This video is part of a series where we are going to show you how to set up a high-level sub-account to sell information products. If you want to license this course to sell it to your customers, you can use the URL that you see here in this video. If you want to use the platform to host your PLR courses, we provide the platform to you for getting our monthly PLR content. You can do that at the URL you see on your screen. Hello and welcome. When you enter your dashboard for your site, you're going to see a menu here on the left side, and you'll see some steps here that you need to take to get your account fully set up. Now, before we go through these steps, I do want to go through what you have here and what we have ahead of us for you to be able to use the entire platform. Now, you're going to see here that this is the Launchpad. That's the tab that you're on here. It's basically an area where you can finish some steps to get fully set up. You will also then see a dashboard. This is going to be where you're going to see all of your customer information. Now, in order to see this properly, you're going to need to use this platform in order to take payments. So everything here indicates that you're using the Go High Level platform for everything. Just as the case in anything else that you're going to use in your online business, if you're not using the entire platform, these statistics will not necessarily help you, but the more of the platform that you use for more of your marketing, the more this platform is going to be helpful to you. You're going to also have a conversations tab. And this is obviously where you're going to have conversations with your clients and your customers. Now, we will not be going over this early in the group of sessions, but you do need to know that it's here. You're going to see a calendar area. Now, this calendar area is for you to be able to integrate with your calendar system so that you can have busy time and you can book appointments. So it's going to be like Calendly. It's going to be like OneHub. Basically, what you have here is a way of being able to give your customer the opportunity to see your schedule, to book an appointment, and then to make sure that you don't double book. Now, again, you're going to have to integrate this with your other calendars. Now, again, we're going to go over this, but we're going to go over this after we go over the portion of the membership site. You do want to know that it is here. All of the contacts you're going to bring through this platform, you can manage them here. It's going to help you if you're going to be consulting or you're going to be doing client work. Now, if you're selling products and services, this may or may not be fully relevant, but if you're going to be working with people and you're going to have people in different stages of getting them ready to pay, you're going to be able to manage all of your contacts here. Obviously, you'll be able to export this entire list to your autoresponder if you're going to use it. You're also going to have here an opportunities tab. This is going to be your pipeline. This is where you are going to manage customers and prospects at different stages of you getting paid, different stages of you closing them. So that's really what the opportunities tab is going to be for. You're going to have a payments tab. Now, your payments tab is basically going to be invoices. This is where you're going to track all of the payments that come in through your Go High Level system. Now, again, if you're not going to take payments through your membership platform here on Go High Level, this is not going to be relevant to you. However, if you are going to use it, this is where you're going to integrate your payment gateway, even though there are going to be other places for you to be able to do it. And then you will see all of the information that you need in order to management, including tax settings for your local area. Now, in order for this whole platform to work, you're going to need to integrate a payment gateway. You're going to see that here. You're going to click on Integrate Payment Gateway. Now, you're going to want to be sure that you want to integrate your payment gateway. So again, make sure you're talking to your payment gateway before you integrate it with your platform. You want them to know exactly what you're doing. The number one thing you don't want to have is you don't want to have unusual transactions coming through Stripe if you use it, or Authorize.net, because again, these are the kinds of things that will end up getting you shut down. So make sure you're talking to your payment provider before you set it up, and then decide on which way you're going to take payments, and then you can set it up here in this area. There's a marketing tab, and you're going to see that you can integrate your social media here. You can also generate email. Now, for the most part, you will probably continue to use your autoresponder and not the Go High Level system. We will go over this last in case you want to use your system. However, at this point, I'm going to recommend that you continue to use your autoresponder company and that you don't integrate your email system with this platform. This will give you some level of independence. It'll also make sure that you're comfortable with the whole process of getting your emails ready for inboxes, that whole process, because some of this really does require a manual process. And so, again, as a digital marketer, you don't necessarily have to do this. You could save a little money if you did it here. But again, you're not a local business, you're a digital marketer. You want the features that are going to be available to you in an autoresponder. You're going to use those features. So again, I'm going to suggest that you stick with your email service provider instead of using the system and the platform and integrating it here. Now, you are going to obviously set up email for you to send transactional email that you do want to set up. We will be going over that, but again, just for the sake of emails, that's not going to be something that you're going to be doing. Now, there is an affiliate system that goes with the Go High Level SubAccounts. In order to use it, you will need to be using Stripe. Once again, this is something we're going to be going over later on in the process. We're going to start pretty much with the membership building process. This will come, but it's going to come a little later in the process when we get to it. Your automations are going to be important. This is where you're going to integrate Zapier. This is where you're going to integrate your autoresponder. This is a process we are going to go over. It's a very important process because you probably already have some existing cloud-based services that you're using. This is where you will tie them into your sub-account with Go High Level. And we will get to that here in this course. Again, it's a very important process that you will need to understand. The Sites tab is where we will do most of our work. You're going to see that there's a tab here for your membership dashboard, your membership products, your membership offers, analytics, and settings. This is where you're going to do most of your work in setting up your membership site to deliver your products. And if you did nothing else other than understand the membership tab as well as the gear here on the side, you would be fully functional in terms of being able to deliver your digital product with this platform. So again, everything we're going to go over, yes. What you really do have to understand is you're going to have to understand the membership tab. That is the most important aspect of this whole entire process. We are going to spend time and make sure that you are able to get your products up and running. This is the tab we are going to focus on here in this area. That and this gear where we set up our domains for this process. Reputation is a tab that's primarily for local businesses. This is where they're going to manage your reviews. Now, if you are doing business locally, this will benefit you for you to be able to manage your reviews. We will eventually get to this. It's going to be very close to last. It's going to be very brief because for the most part, if you're a digital marketer and you are selling information, you probably aren't going to be using this very much, even if you're going to be marketing your business in your local area. The last tab here is going to be for reporting, and this is where you're going to get all of the reports for your activity. You're going to see some sample data here, and you'll see this populated in your site. That's just so that you'll know what it'll look like eventually. When we set this up, this is going to be something that you're going to be using, and all of these statistics are going to change. I'm going to click on this settings tab. When I click on the settings tab, there are elements that we are going to need to manage. Some of these things are going to correspond to everything that we saw in the rest of our setup. Some of these things like domain, media, you're going to see these here, and we're going to come across them in different screens. You don't have to come to this tab to manage all these things, but again, they're all going to be there. You do want to make sure that your business profile is going to be correct, and that if you're going to have people to help you to manage this, then you're going to want to make sure to add them here in the Add Employee area. I realize that's going to be a lot. This is probably going to be the longest video that we will ever do, but I did want to make sure you understand the dashboard when you log in and what you're really looking at when you start to go through this process. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I'll see you in another video. To get high quality over-the-shoulder instructional tutorial videos with resale rights for you to resell to your customers, visit theplrshow.com. Make sure that you subscribe and follow us so that you get all of the lessons in this series.